If you're new to the rowing machine and you're trying to figure out how to burn the most possible calories per stroke that you take on this machine and the amount of time that you decide to row, this is the video for you. Let's get into it. One of the more challenging pieces of picking up the rowing machine as a new training tool is number one, the mechanics, but number two, how do you actually maximize every stroke so that you get the most out of it? Because often what happens is stroke rates go really high, but it doesn't actually burn you a lot of calories. It just means that you're moving through space and time. What earns you more calories per stroke is learning how to put more force into the stroke so that the whole body has to contract to do the work. After all, that is what the benefit of rowing is. It's a full body complex movement. So in today's video and today's workout, we are going to go through how to get more out of every stroke. If this is your first time here, welcome. I'm Shane Farmer. This is Dark Horse Rowing, where you build the life that you want to live, and we happen to use rowing to help you get there. And this beginner series is all lined up for those of you who are new to the rowing machine and are trying to figure out, how do I get started on this thing and enjoy myself and get the most out of it so that it doesn't just become a laundry rack sitting in your garage after the first couple months. So taking these workouts is really critical and helpful because number one, you get a workout that you don't have to plan. And number two, we're gonna teach you how to do it while you go. So you kind of knock out two birds with one stone. In today's workout, what we are covering is how we can increase your actual caloric burn per stroke so that the amount of time you spend on this machine earns you the best workout possible. Now, what that means practically in today's workout is we're going to be working on how do you catch lightly, meaning how do I establish tension on the handle without smashing it, and then how do I accelerate and send the stroke while also learning to release the handle at the backside. Don't worry if you don't know what that means. We're gonna teach you as we get into the workout. So let's go to the monitor and let's start talking about what that setup looks like. All of our beginner workouts are set up to be 10 minutes. This is to make sure that you are comfortable in the time range to get this kind of workout. So starting with these 10-minute workouts for beginner workouts is great because I don't wanna overwhelm you with a long workout that you don't feel like you can complete. When you get comfortable with these beginner workouts, then you move into our intermediate workouts. And from the intermediate workouts, you move into the advanced workouts. And if at any point you decide, I want more structure, I want to understand more about what I'm doing, and I want a coach to walk me through the process, well, then we have the crew that's linked in the description below. So on the monitor for today's workout, now I'm on a Concept 2. Any machine is going to work for you. You just need to set the time on here. So from the main menu of a Concept 2, we'll go to the Select Workout. That's the B button. New Workout, D button. Single Time, B button. It's going to be flashing 30 minutes right now, so I'm going to change it to 10. That's hitting the minus button or C twice, 1, 2. That gives me 10 minutes, the length of our beginner workouts. Then hit the check mark E. My monitor is set and ready to go. I want you to have your damper setting wherever you are comfortable with it. And to answer your quick question, damper setting doesn't matter. It's personal choice, so wherever you are happy with it, that's what you should choose. Let's get strapped in and let's get ready for this workout. So for today's workout, there are going to be two primary things that we are thinking about. Number one, as I come into the catch, this is that front position or the turnaround position, right as I'm about to take the stroke, I want you to be thinking about a fast turnaround, as in there is no pause as I slide forward to change direction. There's no point at which my handle stops moving, and that piece is critical because if I stop moving, then I am changing from the speed of the flywheel, and that means that when I go to push again, if I've waited, now there's going to be a lag, meaning the handle will move without me feeling tension on the handle, and we want tension. That's how you get more calories per stroke. So as I come into the catch, it's going to be about changing direction quickly and lightly, not smashing it with everything you've got, but almost just finessing that turnaround speed lightly by pushing with the legs. The second piece that we're gonna focus on is coming into the release, and we're going to focus on releasing the handle, making sure that the handle isn't sticking to the body, and also that we aren't pulling ourselves forward with the knees, but instead we're pushing with the handle. So I'm gonna implement that in a few different ways, but those are the things we're gonna be thinking about today. So picking up those handles, let's sit ready at the catch. We're going to start with a pause drill, arms away. What that means is pausing at that release or the back position, but the hands or the handle have released away from the body. Here we go, 3, 2, 1, go. Now you're gonna wait. And when I say go, we're gonna close the hips, let the legs move, and take our next stroke. Go. We're gonna do this every stroke. Go. Go. Now remember, when we turn around at the catch, go. You're thinking about light and quick. Don't smash the handle, finesse it into changing direction. Go. Go. Also notice I'm closing the hips before the knees bend. Go. Keep the handle light in your hands. Don't death grip it. Go. 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 Keeping that handle light in the fingers. Go. 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 And now we're going to drop that pause. So just regular rowing, trying to implement that drill. Still thinking fast and light turnaround at the catch. Change direction without any hesitation. You should feel as if you don't hit a brick wall of tension, but rather it's just naturally there. When you get that feeling, when you feel like you instantly have tension, but it's not hard, it's not aggressive, then you're starting to win. You're starting to get more calories out of those strokes because you're putting force on all the way through the stroke. Okay, we're gonna add in that pause again on this one. Here we go. Go. Really take this time to focus on what it means to change speed or change directions with the legs, using the leg to push you, go, out of the catch. Go. 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 Keeping those legs pressed down. Go. At the release, press the legs, keep them pressed down. Notice they're still in extension. Go. Not bending. Go. 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 Try to feel fluid as you turn around at the catch. Go. 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 Now start thinking about accelerating the handle all the way through the back end of the stroke. Go. Go. So as you catch the tension, you then accelerate all the way through the body. Go. 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 And on this one, drop the pause, go. Back to regular rowing. Keeping the stroke rate low so that we can focus on a quick turnaround. the slower I move during the recovery, the easier it is to think about a fast turnaround of the handle. And I'm doing it with the legs, not by breaking at the elbow or opening the hips. Okay, we're gonna add in a pause this time. But this time the pause is gonna shift to arms and body over. Okay, this will be where we pause each stroke. Go. Shift with me, there we go. Go. Feel what it's like to press the legs down, keep them straight and hinge at the hips. Go. Now I've moved you closer to the catch, go. So thinking about the legs is going to be a little bit easier now. There's less to think about, go. It's just release the knees and then start to push. Go. Really keep those legs straight. Learn to control the legs, go. Learning to control that straight leg is a big part of good mechanics on this machine. Instead of just letting yourself bounce out of the back end, go. You're moving with intention, go. And that's the difference. Rowing has a lot of life lessons to teach you, go. And teaching your body to move with intention is also going to build that deliberate practice of your life, go. Go. What you might not realize is a lot of what you do on a daily basis probably comes down to habit, go. But if you switch to deliberate practice of the things that you want to change, go, then that is going to make all the difference in the world for where you go, what you decide to do, what your life becomes, go. Deliberate daily steps, go. And we're gonna drop the drill, go. Regular rowing for the final 2 minutes. Now, nice smooth turnaround at the catch. Almost no ability to tell where the recovery, the slide forward, and the catch blend together. They're seamless. Okay, try to keep that handle in a totally straight line. Start pushing through the ball of the foot, then feather to the heel. Use the whole foot to push. Think about accelerating all the way through the drive. Once you find the tension, then it's time to turn it on and push the machine away. Learn to finesse the machine. Don't beat it into submission, finesse it. Nice work. So the takeaways. The machine wants to be finessed. Don't try to smash it. It doesn't respond well to that. this goes for any rowing machine. The rowing stroke is inherently a finesse stroke. It's why if you watch elite level rowing, you really can't tell that they're working hard. To them, everything's exploding. Their world is miserable. It's a little black hole of how terrible things in it is, how much pain there is. But to the outside, it's very smooth. And that's what we're trying to get at here is how do you create the finesse moment, that turnaround where there's no lag at the front, no lag at the back. Those things brought together are going to make sure that you are getting the most out of every stroke, therefore burning more calories, therefore getting better workout. It's going to mean that you are putting work into the machine every single inch of the stroke, as opposed to the handle moving, and then I put energy into it. And that's the difference between a full body workout and a partially engaged workout. And that's the difference between what creates a high caloric burn versus a low caloric burn, even though you may be on the machine for the same amount of time. If you got a great workout and you learned something in that workout, hit that subscribe button so that you get alerted when we come out with new videos. And if you're looking for something with a little bit more structure and you also want the ability to send us video and make sure that a coach can watch your technique, check out The Crew, linked in the description below.